missing for more than a week and still no answers.
You see these things on TV and you never think it would happen to you until it does.
Yasmin Cruz says she's holding herself together as her family is desperate to find her cousin, 32-year-old Susana Torres.
We're all worried still.
The loving young mother and her 2 sons were kidnapped at gunpoint last Sunday by Javier Chavez, her estranged husband. Investigators say the boys were dropped off at his parents', but the couple have yet to be found. Chavez believed to have crossed the Mexican border. Her cousin says at the time Torres had a restraining order against Chavez and says it was one of many granted only after she was able to provide evidence of rape.
She kept calling the cops because he kept harassing her after he had already a restraining order.
According to the Center for Policy Research in the U.S., 60% of restraining orders are violated. Karina Garcia Aguilar is a crisis intervention specialist at the Women's Center in San Joaquin County. She says it falls on domestic violence survivors to prove they are in immediate danger.
So it's really unfortunate.
She says word choice in the legal system plays a huge role.
We don't want to use the word choke, right? We want to use the word strangulation, right? He was strangling me.
And that's why groups like the Women's Center exists, to advocate for survivors and develop a safety plan where law enforcement hands may be tied. Garcia Aguilar said she still encourages clients to call police even if a report is not taken.
There's still a call log.
But for Cruz, she says her cousin wasn't given the protection she needed. As she pleads for the public's help for information, she urges anyone struggling with domestic violence to get help.
Don't be scared. Say something
before it's too late.
And this case is very active. If you think you've seen Susana Torres, call Stanislaus Crime Stoppers. The National Domestic Violence Hotline is always open for people to call. The number is right there on your screen. We've shared this information on abc10.com/links.